Well, if I re-raise here, then King Queen suited's a hand I really prefer not to be shut out of. So if I make it 160, jams all in for 900, then I pretty much have to fold all here. Prefer just to call here and take the flop.
That's a good flop for our garbage hand here.
We flop top pair here, good kicker. Obviously a good result. And this is the kind of board that if we check raise Daniel on, I don't think that necessarily, our hand looks a lot like a draw, maybe, like 6-7 diamonds. Or, a straight draw, or, just making a move. Since there's only, it's queen 3-4, he's going to continuation bet pretty much every single time.
It's going to be our first opportunity to play kind of how we like to, min raise on the button and then 50% of the pot bet. If he raises us here, we're ready to play a big pot. We've got no choice. Straight draw and a flush draw. Well, here's our chance. If he does have a pair of fours or a queen or something like that, well, we're not going to fold his hand anyway, so if it's possible to get him off the hand, the right way to play this is to push and just pick it up. Give him a chance to fold. If he calls, it's not the end of the world. No, he called quickly. All right, so we got a chance. We need a 5 or a diamond. Missed on one card. Hey, there's the 5. One time, young punks. Lucky there, obviously. I felt like he might have a queen. He might not, of course, which is why we make the play. But even, like I said, even if he does have the queen, we're not in terrible shape simply because we can catch the 5 or the diamond, which gives us enough outs to make the price right and to make the semi-bluff right.
This is the kind of flop that, when we're betting the flop there, it's really not for value because if we get called, then there's not too many hands there that call us that our hand is good except for straight draws. Nonetheless, we're going to make the continuation bet. Folding 8 trace suited to the min raise.
See, when you have two accomplished players playing heads up, the edge is very, very small for either player. I don't feel like there is an edge really here. We played the one pot where he may have outplayed me. I'm not really sure. But aside from that, the pot I won was just a no-brainer. There was nothing really to it. In all the other pots, it's kind of being played pretty standard, fundamentally, sound poker.
All right, blinds go up to 1530. I open for 75 at this level, pretty much regardless, or not regardless of my hand, but the stack size is earlier. I adjusted when I had Daniel real short.
So if you're one of those players, you aspire to be one. Your edge is going to come from playing players that are obviously weaker. But when you get to this level, a lot of them by the end just become kind of shove fests. If we get to, for example, level 4, we're not going to draw to that gut shot.
Pick up a pair of deuces.
Okay, we're going to continue with the strategy we started with. Well, we flopped a pair of kings, and a lot of times I would check this simply because we have a piece of it.
I'm going to fold to a C bet here.
But in this case, I just decided I don't want to bet it. It's interesting. In those spots, when it comes ace, king, 4, sometimes you want to bet when you've missed completely. You want to bet when you have a big hand, but when you have a marginal hand like second pair, very little chance to get outdrawn, you often want to keep the pot small, and that's why position's so powerful, because you can make that decision for yourself.
During the 10-20 levels, I'm a lot less apt to re-raise pre-flop, simply because there's not that much money in the pot. I'm going to check behind this time.
Coming in for 2.5 times the blind. My worry here is he's got a queen or an ace, and just check the flop with it. Besides, we have nothing. We're not about to get trapped in that hand, out of position.
8-5 suited.
All right, we're min raise.
I guess Daniel is getting what he wants. We're playing pot dollar position. I'm sort of tempted to lead into this flop, but
so this gives us a flush draw, but it's obviously a very dangerous board if he has an ace.